Yeah, I heard there was like a new Fallout game, but I didn't care. It's probably the same shit as always, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Fallout
There
London.
was a new Fallout game?
It's called Fallout
I didn't
London.
even hear about that.
I did hear about it, but I just didn't care because it's gonna suck.
Yours
Well,
yours is better than mine because I didn't even fucking hear about it.
yeah. Oh, it's fucking this shit again. Collecting garbage. Remember how
Same
like
old, same old.
yeah, remember how much of a drag this was collecting all this crap everywhere.
Yes.
It's giving me like a mini panic attack just watching this shit. And I hate these computers too. Like everything about this game was so slow. Everything is just like such a drag.
Yeah.
Like if they just made the interface more responsive, Fallout would be much more playable. Like
Yeah,
one thing I liked about Cyberpunk is it's not a crap collector game like this game. You don't collect so much crap as
it's
here.
the problem. That's Bethesda crap collector game because that's Skyrim too. They'll
Yeah,
just put
I feel like it should
shit in
only
their
be you.
houses, and it's like,
Yeah, everywhere. And then you have to like use the shit to build new shit. So like you have an interest
yeah,
in collecting shit, but also it's annoying to collect shit.
yeah, yeah, pretty much,
Like look at how much shit is in every
and
room.
all
Like
of
it
it,
it slows the game so
and
much.
all of it's useless.
It's
Yeah,
not like
because as a gamer,
yeah.
you want to like sit there and go like, is there anything I need here?
Yeah,
But
it's
there's
sort
never
crap.
anything you fucking need,
You
and it's
sort
just
of don't
annoying.
need it, but you sort of also need it. Like it's weird. Like everything is almost useless, but not quite.
Yeah,
It's like if you don't collect anything at all, at some point you can't even progress any further.
right.
We actually hit that problem. Remember when we played, we would just refuse to collect anything, and eventually we got to a
Yeah,
point in the storyline where we were just forced to scavenge specific parts, and it forced us to just go to a certain
yeah,
location and collect crap. Yeah,
right.
that just gives me unpleasant emotions just
It's
remembering
it's
that.
it's dumb. It's dumb.
I'm not like against looting, but only if it's like consequential loot, right?
Right. Like I want to see progression happen.
Yeah, that's the other thing is we were always confused if the weapon we acquired was any good because most of the time it was just crap, and often
Yeah.
the bullets would be the same for a lot of weapons, so we ended up tossing out a lot of crap because it was just useless to have so many weapons using the same type of bullet.
Yeah.
There's a lot of problems with the general balance. Also, the fact that the power armor was like the main thing that changed the game. Like as
Yeah,
long as you were
that
in power
kind of
armor, it's
early,
way
didn't we?
easier. Yeah, you got it like right away, and there was no reason to ever play the game without power armor. But yeah, most of the guns were just shit. Like they didn't feel good. They didn't do much damage. You had too many of them.
Yeah.
Everything about them was bad. I hated the gunplay in that game. Look at how much downtime this is. Like he's done nothing but loot this whole time we've been watching. Like the gameplay loop is
Yeah.
so bad in this game. It's so horrible.
That really is the problem with it.
And just look at how little has changed from Fallout 4. Like it's the same thing. He's constantly looking at interfaces.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a really poor
Kind of
game.
maddening, honestly.
You know, at first when you play a Skyrim type of game, it doesn't really bother you that much because you're kind of waiting for something to like get better. As weird as that sounds,
Right.
you start imagining that the world's gonna get bigger and you're gonna get more interesting stuff, but it never happens.
A good, a good thing to point out.
Yeah, nothing interesting ever happens in these games. That's pretty much why I hate these games because I fully know that nothing's gonna happen. Remember, Fallout 3 was like the first time I got like completely juked by that, where I was like thinking that something would happen, but nothing happened.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's the
Because
game of fucking waiting.
it's funny because I was obviously like a Bethesda fan for a while. For a while, you like try to find excuses for it, especially for like Oblivion. It's like, well, they were just testing stuff out. You know, like it's just a
Right,
first.
right, right,
This is the first time they're making a next generation game, so it's still like they're still testing things out. It's like
right.
everyone thought that the next game would be pretty good because like okay, well Oblivion is pretty good, but it's not that great. But when Fallout 3 came out, everyone realized that it's just gonna be shit. It's just
Yeah,
gonna be the same
it's
shit.
the same thing. Okay, great.
Yeah, at that point, all the old guard was like, "Oh, it's gonna be the same shit over and over again. Nothing is gonna happen."
Hooray! It's the same shit.
Then it's just like in Skyrim, they somehow like hit a demographic that was just much more forgiving, which was like, well, yeah, nothing's happening, but at least I can role play and pretend something happened.
I guess they also hit the modding community, which
Yeah,
is pretty huge in itself.
yeah, that's the other thing is
Because
everyone would be
most
like,
games out there don't,
yeah,
yeah, they don't give out open sources to games a whole lot, but they did with that.
yeah. Well, it's not just that they made it like an SDK where it's very easy to mod it, and like pretty much everyone who is a fan of Bethesda games is
So,
basically like, well, the base game is horrible, but I can just mod it to be good when it comes out. And I'll just wait like a
right,
year until all the
right.
mods come out. That's like what most like old time fans are like now. I
Yeah,
was like that for a bit too, but eventually I was like, this is just annoying because you have to like
fuck that.
because just adjusting the mods so they're all like compatible and they work well together is it's like it's so much work on its own. I guess a lot of
Yep.
people just enjoy that part where they're trying to like make it work. But like at some point, I was like, this is a waste of time. There's so many better games that are already work.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Also, look at how bad the graphics are. Like Bethesda games are always so far behind on this. They're just flat, you know. Like,
Very.
are they even better than Fallout 4? I'm not really even sure.
I can't honestly say.
And also, check out just how much stuff is on the screen out all the time. Like recently, I feel like games try to like actually make it more minimalistic. At least the good games. But
Yeah.
this is so cluttered up. It's like a Ubisoft game is so cluttered.
It's because there's so much shit to collect, so they make you go through all these places. Oh man. Yeah. But people keep buying them. That's the problem with it.
Yeah, I kind of understand why people buy it. For casual fun, it is fun. There's like a certain mindlessness to it.